Cheers. Oh my God, you didn't bring a drink?
No, because every drink in our fridge is alcoholic. So.
Right. We have some ginger ale.
Do we have any left? I didn't see any.
God, we have so many. Tanner sent me a fucking 18-pack.
What the hell? So many. I didn't see it. Yeah. That would have been nice.
Well, cheers. I'm drinking a kombucha.
Too bad you can't crack it open.
I know, but I'm drinking one. It's Health Aid Kombucha, Pink Lady Apple, best flavor on the market. Oh my God, it's so good.
My apple. I like ginger lemon.
That one's a little spicy for me.
It is. Oh my God, yeah.
It's intense.
Very spicy.
I get sick of it.
Yeah,
it feels like yeah, I don't know. I'm drinking kombucha because my stomach is doing so well, you guys.
It's crazy.
I started my 3 months of what is a very strict diet from my doctor. I'm on so many supplements. All natural though, which feels great. And it's tied to what I need. So I know I'm not just like putting shit in my body that's like it's making itself.
Right.
Yeah. But I feel really good.
It's crazy just how quick.
Yeah, I've been doing it for
it was.
A week today.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1 week. I've been eating so clean, like very little spice, which sucks because I fucking love salt and spicy food. But I don't know. I could go on forever. I'm actually very passionate about this. I will be making a video about it on my channel probably in the next like month or so. But yeah, big gut reset. So I feel good and I'm drinking kombucha. That's why I said that.
I love kombucha.
So good.
It always makes you happy.
How's your gut?
Not great, probably. I just had 2 waffles
that were 24 hours old.
Yeah. So I wanted to do breakfast for dinner last night and you so gracefully made waffles with bacon and eggs. It was delicious. I love breakfast for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And we had leftover waffles, so I just had those. So those are in my gut. Yum though.
So were they good in the toaster? So
better.
They were
better.
Whoa.
Because they got a little, the crunch, like the crispy edge. These are homemade waffles, like in a waffle maker, by the way. They're not like frozen Eggos.
Yeah, I don't know. From just not scratch, a Trader Joe's box, but pretty much scratch.
Sure.
Anyway, they were 24 hours old, and then she put them in the toaster.
Yeah.
To heat them up. Okay.
So good.
Damn, I wish I could try one.
What else? We watched this show on Netflix called, what's it called?
The Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum.
Guys, it's so good. Please go watch it.
We were driving around Saturday and we saw a billboard for it and we're like, whoa, what's that? Literally got home, tried it, watched every single episode.
Yep. We're fully caught up until Wednesday. I think the finale. It's the finale on Wednesday.
And did you know it's the same night? The what is it called? The after season thing, the reunion.
It's this. Ooh.
Yeah. So there's and I love how I love you watch the season finale, and if you're able to watch the reunion, it's like it's them now. So it's almost as if the season finale isn't current.
Yep.
And you get to watch the reunion where like they're talking
about
shit that's like actually like up to date.
Yeah, and you can like see where they're at emotionally now,
right?
Like after the show,
right?
Now that they're not like forced in a house with these people or whatever. The Ultimatum's so good though. It's pretty much you go with your partner, and one of you wants to get married like right now, and the other one is reserved about it. And there's like I think it's like 5 or 6 couples, right?
Yeah, it started out with more than what there's left.
Right. And they go into this house and they're like, all right, we're going to be single for the next 4 weeks. And at the end of this, if we still want to be together, like that's your ultimatum. You still got me. If you don't want to propose to me at the end, we're not together. And it's fucking dramatic as fuck. But
they date like so they're all single and they date each other. Like they date the other people's like exes in the same house. It's so bizarre.
I didn't think it was gonna work out.
No.
Like I thought when I saw what the show was about, is like, how the fuck are they gonna pull this off? But they do it. It's so good.
And like there's a lot of better matches than like who came.
Yeah. And what I like is like it's not reality TV that's made to be over dramatic. Obviously any reality TV, they are still editing the good parts, the juicy parts, get you hooked. But the way it's shot and the way that they it really seems like the producers are allowing the people to talk in their own voice.
Yes.
They're not feeding into these lines like how like The Bachelor's hella like, oh, I'm at a loss for words. I love him. Like
every script is the same every season.
Right.
You could tell these people are like, right. And there was no one hired like for like as a drama plot point for the show.
No.
Like you could tell everyone like wanted to be there.
Yeah. It almost seems like Nick Lachey and what is his wife's name?
Vanessa Milano? Vanessa.
I don't know.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay. She's fucking gorgeous, by the way. But because they do Love is Blind too, right?
Yes.
It seems like they're really into these shows that are like actually creating matches. Like I feel like it's not just for the views. Like they're actually out here trying to like get people in love.
And they like actually have good advice. Don't you hate when the host is like, she just like, they just
looks like you're still in a pickle.
Yeah.
All right. Next week. Like,
right. Like literally just like anyone could do. Like they actually have good feedback.
And they talk about like when we were at that state, like when we were, even in the last episode, they were saying how they took a break from each other and like they talked about their relationship and because they're still together and successful.
Sorry, I'm trying to find her name. So it's Vanessa Lachey, but what like
her maiden
name?
Huh.
Nowhere. Yeah, her name's Vanessa Manillo.
It was actually kind of hard to find her maiden name, you guys.
That still doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah.
Milano, I think.
Maybe
she changed it.
I don't know. But I literally typed in Vanessa Manillo and Vanessa Lachey comes up. Like she strongly goes by Lachey now.
Yeah.
Oh damn, she's only 40? How old is he?
Are they not the same age?
I don't know. How old is he?
She looks good.
He's 48.
Okay.
He looks really good too. Oh God, I love just how people look when they age.
I love when I'm watching something, I have to look up the whole cast and like learn their age, their height.
Yep.
Like where they grew up.
Yeah. Like I get fully
everything
into
about them.
But then when I'm done, I never think about him again.
Never think about him again.
Never.
And it's not like, ooh, now I have this like arsenal of knowledge about every actor.
I don't spit it to anybody. Like it's not cool. It's like a satisfaction thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it helps you like them more.
Yeah, there's like, something about like when I'm watching it, I'm knowing like, wow, that's just like a kid from Minnesota. Like, you know what I mean?
It really humbles them.
Like it almost, like you said, it almost like makes them more relatable.
Like it's your real friend. You're just supporting one of your friends in one of their jobs.
Literally, like they're just real people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Last night we went to Color Me Mine.
Oh.
It's this place that you go to, and they probably have them everywhere.
Right.
It's just like pre-fired ceramics and like mugs, bowls, a whole bunch of just like sculpture thing, like little figurines. And you paint them. You just like sit there and they bring you paint on like a little palette thing, and then you paint your design and then you pick it up like 4 days later. So I made a cereal bowl with like a whole bunch of like circle designs on it, every color.
It looks like tie-dye, but we were also saying it looks like the middle of a Jawbreaker.
Yes.
Like all the layers of the rainbow.
It's going to be really cool.
No, it was so fun, you guys. We randomly we were kind of just like having some deep talks, and then we felt like we needed to like kind of bring up the mood, and I just like randomly thought of it. I was like, do you want to go to Color Me Mine? Alex goes, yes.
The best idea she's had all week.
And I painted a teacup, which is really
Yours turned
cute.
out like really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's like classic. And I'm like, you didn't use a stencil at all. It was all freehand.
I freehanded everything.
And I feel like every time you freehand something, you end up hating it for some reason.
Yeah.
So like the fact that it like turned out beautiful, like we didn't have any mess ups.
Nope.
I'm so glad. I would have been pissed.
I would have had to start over.
Right.
I cannot mess up and not start over. Like,
yep. And if you start over, you have to like buy the mug that you painted.
Right. So now you're buying two of the same damn thing. But yeah, no mess ups. I didn't even go off a reference photo, and I was drawing little lemons on the mug. And I was like, oh, Alex, like, do you think I should like add this to like I was trying to add dimension to the lemon, to like, I was adding some like dark browns to add like the seed and stuff. And she was like, I literally like,
I would need a reference photo. You thought of, your like afterthought was to add seeds. And I was like, I would have never thought of seeds.
Like, you don't even see a lemon. When you picture a lemon, like, you don't even see that much detail.
No. I would have never computed seeds in my head.
You like wouldn't have known where to put them?
No, because once you did it, I was like, oh, duh.
Okay.
So like
once you were able to see it, though.
Right. Or like if like I was drawing a lemon, I would know to do like a darker rind or like darker outside skin or whatever, and then do like the shapes, the triangles. And then I would do like little strings, but I'd stop there. And if someone said like, oh, what about seeds? I'd know where to put them.
Okay.
But like fine details like that, I would have never thought of in my head.
That is crazy. That is the epitome of that episode we did recently about what's that?
What goes on in your head?
Yeah, but what's the I almost want to say something phobia. It's not a phobia though. I don't know. Aphantasia. Yes. If you can like, if when I say something, you could picture it in your head or not. Really good episode if you haven't listened to it, but that's the epitome of it though. So I wanted to call back to the episode because like that was our difference the whole episode. I was able to see these things.
It like clicked when I said the lemon example.
Yes. Like now I really understand. Oh, crazy. Anyway, those will be ready on Thursday. We'll go pick them up and we'll post some cute little pictures of our pottery. We wanted to get a monthly membership there, but we are moving
in a month. So.
Yeah. But Color Me Mine, every time you go, there's a $10 studio fee on top of just whatever piece of pottery you get. And all the pottery is like really affordable. But if you pay $100 a month.
No, it's not a month.
Or one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. $100 literally one time.
Flat fee.
Like, it's like you're like a member now.
Yeah. No, she said you're a VIP. So you don't have to pay the $10 fee, and every item that you paint is 20% off.
That is incredible.
Like that pays for itself in like 5 times probably.
We spent $35 each.
Yeah.
3 times. That would cover it in three-ish times.
Yep.
That's crazy. So if they have those in New York, we're doing that for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll find one.
But everybody,
that was so nice. Time went by so like slow,
and we didn't check our phones once.
No.
We barely even talked. We were both just kind of like in our shit.
In the zone.
Yeah.
I loved it.
We'd like ask for feedback maybe like once every 20 minutes, but like, I don't know. And they had like music going. It's a vibe. So support your local Color Me Mine because that shit was fucking dope. And I want my kids to go there.
Birthday parties?
Fuck that. No, they're breaking shit. Bring kids there, breaking shit.
Yeah.
And someone's going to cry. Ugh.
Someone's going to want that color.
Ugh.
Fight over it. Exactly. Literally punch each other.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest at that point. So, also, if you don't know, we do have a Discord chat for all Oddvice listeners. And we wanted to say a big thank you because we now have 2 mods in our Discord chat. And they've helped us like organize all these different chats and really honestly took our Discord to the next level.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like its own little social media now because
there's like there's different channels. They made different channels within the server. Yeah. And we have like, you show off your fits. We're going to start to have movie nights where someone's going to stream the movie and we're going to all watch it together and just like talk it out.
Yep.
What are some other ones? Wordle every day.
I'll read them. We got self-care, fit check, munchies. These songs slap. So people always like bring in songs that they like. Pets, TVs and movies. What's your sign? So everything astrology. We have a lot of people like reading each other in there. Photo dump, Broken Hearts Club. That one's going to be like, just if you want to go talk and kind of get some answers, get some advice about any heartbreak shit. That one's a sad one. So with caution. Memes, venting, Wordle, birthdays. And then we have some voice chats. We have a movie night chat where we can all like, what is it called on Amazon? Stream party?
Watch party.
Watch party. Stream party sounds like something else.
Yep.
A music chat where you could like play shit, just like a normal chat, and then Gamers Unite. We have so many. This is so cool though. So please join our Discord. It's so much fun, and we just really say whatever.
So I've been looking on there's one app. Oh, Street Finder.
Street Easy.
Yeah. To like slowly start to look at apartments in New York, and I found one. It's so cute. It's first of all, it's huge. You see the square footage? It's like over 1,200 square feet.
People are gonna be like,
what? That's tiny.
Okay,
for a New York apartment, that's huge. Each bedroom is like at least the size of my bedroom here.
Oh,
so good. So we're looking at 3 bedrooms, one for the studio, of course, and we've seen apartments that are literally like the bedroom is the size of a closet.
No, it's so small there.
So small. I sent her one earlier today, and it was like also like it was updated, super nice, but it literally like you walk into the kitchen and then there's just like door next to door next to door, and those are bedrooms, and there's nowhere to put a couch. Like it's literally like a hallway of kitchen and then bedrooms.
It's like a hotel with a common area.
Yes.
Like room, and then communal kitchen.
Exactly. Oh my God, I can never. Where would we sit?
Where would we hang out?
No, literally on the floor.
The set? We'd come on the set.
Oh my God, yes.
The set room would just be like our living room, which is not the end of the world. Yeah. Like what if, hear me out, just like let's get funky for a sec. Say this is our set room that we're in right now.
Okay.
And we put a drop down projector over the set and a couch over there whenever we want to watch TV.
Don't hate it. I don't hate it.
So multifunctional.
This is worst case scenario though.
Yes.
This
agreed.
is like worst case.
Worst case.
Because you know what? I need a living room.
I do too. You're right. And psychologically, it's not good to like work where you sit, even though we work on the couch every single day.
Yeah. No, I don't think I like it.
But like we do it already.
But like imagine if we had like a movie night with friends over. Hey, come into our.
Yeah, it is kind of like
just
like collegey and like
right.
I'm 27 now, so
we can't be doing that shit no more.
I'm like an adult, and I think we have to get like skinny tall candles now.
Oh, for sure. We have to get those like fake grapes that you put like above the cabinets in the kitchen.
Cheesecake Factory decor, just like
yes, we should. With like and those like chuggy. Weird olive oil bottles that like had shit like
almost
peppers.
Fetuses.
Yes,
like they
my
were
mom's kitchen was full of that shit.
I always wanted to eat those though, the pickled garlic. So my mom would always be like, "Do not open those. No. You cannot open those." Like they were decor.
And she bought them at Home Goods.
If that, she probably made them.
If that. No, but so that was the really bad apartment. I found another one that has all the big rooms and stuff. It has a washer and dryer. Did you see like all the building's amenities? It has a gym. It has a rooftop.
I saw rooftop.
It has like concierge service.
Fuck yeah. Do we have a doorman?
Yep.
That's essential for safety.
Yep. Yeah, it's a really good building.
Yay.
Anyway, we have a friend out in New York who's potentially going to go tour it for us within the next couple days. It's available. The thing is like we've been looking, but it's been kind of early. It's like that weird in between where like we're ready, but not like we're like a month off.
Yep.
So this place is actually available May 1st. So we might secure a place a little bit quicker than June 1st.
Why not?
Which is fine.
That's so
if
fine.
We can slowly, because you know what I was thinking? Since we're having all of our shit shipped, we're going to need like hella luggage of clothes.
Yeah.
So if we get a place a month early, we could like go out there a couple weekends.
Or ship our shit.
Right. Well,
just like smaller boxes of clothes, like FedEx, like 4 days. Things that will fit in the small box area. Like like an ASOS box. Right. Fill that. Like ASOS ships that
with
much.
Like my drawer of like my sock drawer.
Boom. This might be the move.
Yeah, maybe. But then we're going to be like a month without stuff. Who knows? How do people move across the country?
Should we just be naked for a few weeks?
No, it's like we were talking about this the other day when you're doing laundry and the only thing that's unwashed is the clothes on your back.
Oh my God.
I'll walk around naked for like a couple hours like, because I can't have just one thing in my hamper.
That's the best part. You know what that feels like to me? New Year's Day. That outfit is day one. Like I just have one. Like reset. Like
is that how you measure your year in outfits?
No. But I'm saying the clock.
Oh.
Like the days. If your laundry was a year.
But if the clothes on you are dirty, this is day 365. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
It's day one. Because when I close.
You don't want dirty clothes on day one.
I'm talking. When I close the washer and I press start, that's the ball just dropped. That's midnight. Do you understand?
Yeah, but don't you want a fresh outfit day one?
Do you change at midnight when you're at a New Year's party?
Damn near.
Point in case.
No, I have to wash the clothes on my back. If everything else is being cleaned, I'll purposefully wear an all black outfit. What?
I just pictured your family when you're older. Every Sunday, everybody's naked around the house because I'm washing all the clothes.
No, literally.
Ew,
I'll make everyone Sunday robes. And Sunday robes.
That's cute. Okay. Better than naked.
Well, I mean, come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone will have a Sunday robe. And get this. Sunday robes are washed on Mondays because Sunday is laundry for everything else.
Right.
And then you wear your Sunday robe.
Okay.
And then Monday comes around. Everything's clean. Fresh start. Boom. Ball just dropped. You put your Sunday robe in the dirty laundry and that gets washed.
This makes sense.
Yeah. Instead of an outfit that could potentially be worn with something else, you have dedicated. Am I crazy?
No. You have me sold. I'll join. I love a Sunday robe, but I just like the robe now. Yes, of course. I would love to.
Only wear robes on Sundays.
Yeah, I like this. What if you have to leave? Alex? Oh my God, there's an emergency. Your face starts swelling. You have to leave and all your clothes are wet.
An emergency backpack.
All your clothes are wet.
I'm out of there in my robe. You act like I won't leave in my robe.
Embarrassing. What if the doctor's hot?
I'm in a robe. Even hotter.
But naked? Just like
naked
under a robe? Like that's like little kid, like laundry
and
under robe.
Sunday naked too.
Like kind of stinky on the couch all day. The back of your head's matted.
You're hungover for sure. You get the Sunday scaries in a robe.
And imagine having to go to the ER with the Sunday scaries.
With tennis shoes on.
That's also what you called it in the BuzzFeed quiz we did. Tennis shoes. I call them shoes.
No, you call them sneakers.
Oh, well then I said that and then
tennis shoes.
Let's get on with this.
Tennis shoes.
What are you wearing today, Alex?
Not tennis shoes. I'm wearing like medium thick socks. They're tan.
Okay. I don't need the thickness described. Thank you.
Well, because they're
category medium thick.
Me. Okay, but because they're not like, you know. These are thick. Yeah, but these are thicker. Those are like
small, medium.
Yeah,
instead of extra small.
Because they're not fluffy socks, but like if you feel the inside, you'd kind of like
they're lined.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just medium thick and they're tan. And then these are from ASOS. They're like my earthy tie-dye. So I was wearing these one night on the couch and Kristen asked me and Leanna, she goes, guys, is tie-dye out?
I didn't realize you were wearing.
I was like, I'm literally wearing tie-dye right now.
I just want to say, I was not asking because I think it's out. I think tie-dye is forever and I think tie-dye is a neutral.
What about primary tie-dye?
Oh, that's cool. Primary colors are still cool.
Yeah?
I think so.
Loud.
God, remember when they blew up?
Hot dog on a stick.
That's all it is. Hot dog on a stick core. When Emma Chamberlain had primary nails.
Yeah, I got them after that.
The world just, everything
flipped.
switched.
Oh, shit started to
kind of go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine having that much
power.
Okay. Whoa. Influence.
Huh.
Power. Having having that much like influence that once you change your nails?
Oh, you're talking about Emma. I thought you meant like colors.
Oh,
like trends.
Right.
Like,
but I mean, like the fact that when Emma did it, it was like,
oh, okay.
Like, and then Fila's. Oh my God. Fila's.
I had a pair.
Oh, so did I. I still have them. I refuse to get rid of them, even though I'll probably never wear them again.
I'll never wear them again. They hurt. They're like...
Oh, no, they don't. They're really comfortable.
I have long feet.
Get your size.
Well, no, okay. They're the type of shoe that, like, no matter what size you get, they're almost, like, bulkier than long. You know what I mean? Like...
They're wide.
They're just, like, always... So if I were to get, like, a bigger size, they're just, like, really wide.
Okay.
So I don't know, like they fit, like they're my size.
Wear your medium thick socks.
Thanks.
Problem solved.
No, yeah, not a Fila girl anymore. But this is my shirt from Free People.
Do you want to say the story about that shirt? The story of how long you wanted it.
Yeah. So I wanted it. God, forever. It was in my cart for like months, but. It's just like a cheap-ish thermal that isn't cheap. So like, it has a Queen of Spades on it. The design's really cute. It has like these.
It fits so cute. Like it's such a cute shirt.
But it's $88, which is fucking stupid crazy. Don't ever buy something like this for $88.
$88.
But it was okay. You guys know my rule. If you've listened to our financial episode, you put it in your cart. And you wait at least 24 hours. And if you think about it nonstop, just go get it. I was thinking about this nonstop for probably like 4 months. So I think it was like I did something like dope at work and I wanted to reward myself.
I think that was it.
Yeah. I did like a cool project. And I was like, look, this has been something that is so incredibly stupid and in my cart for so long. And I haven't stopped thinking about it. I'm just going to get it.
Love it.
So don't get the $88 shirt, but get the $88 shirt.
Love the story. Still not worth it.
No. But it's cute. No, and I've probably worn it twice.
I think 3.
Maybe 3. 3
counting the time you tried it on.
Counting now.
Right now.
Go.
Okay, what I'm wearing is shroom socks. They are small, medium, thick. And then this whole sweat outfit is from the hundreds. It's really cool. It's like all blocky and fun colors. And it's really, really, really good quality. I feel like I hadn't seen anything from the hundreds since like high school.
Yeah.
And then they hit me up and they were like, yo, we'd love to send you some shit. And they sent me the dopest shit. My yellow socks with like the bomb on it.
I don't know if you've seen them.
Yes, you complimented them.
Oh. I'm not remembering a lot these days.
Okay. That's alarming. And like all these really cool shirts. Remember like the baseball jersey looking button up? Like that stuff. It was like a big box of that shit. Anyway, sweatsuits really cool. From the hundreds. And the sweats are in a size medium. So if you get them, size up because the measurements were like really small. Yeah. Like this is a medium and I feel like I would have even loved a large.
It's cool with your nails.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, I'm wearing the green in here. Kinda. Anyway, song of the day. I actually have one.
Really?
Yes. Do you want to know what it is?
Sure, you can tell me.
It's called Time by Coloring. And it's spelled like coloring. Like
the
European
so they're either
way.
Canadian.
I thought it was European.
Could be Canadian too.
But that wasn't stupid of me to say, right?
Not at all. It's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what comes out of this mouth sometimes. And it was on Love Island last night. We started another like an old season of Love Island. I listened to the whole song. It's so good. It's very like I feel like we'll listen to it a lot this summer.
Cute.
Summery, like pool vibe.
Love it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this has ever been my song of the day. Sugar by Peking Duck.
It's been mine.
Has
Season
it?
1.
Fuck. Okay, let me switch it.
It's a great song though.
Scrolling by Dave B.
Love it.
Yeah.
We listened to the whole album.
Yeah, I this was one of the ones that I also found my last week's song of the day, I think. We Get High. I found it on like that random playlist and we listened to the whole album and it's really good. I like his beats. His name's Dave B.
With like a period.
Yeah.
Like he like signs it, period. Yeah, his beats are really cool. Very unique. It's like generally upbeat too, like happy vibe. It's like not like depressing or anything. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, he's dope.
Okay, before we get into our fun little episode, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsors. Our first sponsor today is BetterHelp. Alex, do you get stressed?
All the time.
And what do you do to manage your stress?
I like to go outside.
That's good.
I like to talk to you.
Oh, wait, I didn't think we were going to go there.
No, yeah. You like, okay. One thing I've noticed, stress gets like, I really start to feel it when it's physical. And like I sleep bad and I wake up with like a really bad back. Yep. It affects me more physically than it like will in any other area.
Yep. And that physical stress is harder on your body than you think. It affects your digestion. Trust me. Yeah, heard from me. Problems. It's a big gut girl here. Gut hurl. And BetterHelp is an amazing resource for this because it's online therapy available worldwide at any time. And you get responses from a licensed professional in under 48 hours, which is awesome because stress occurs at all hours of the day. And it's nice that you always have someone to talk to.
Right. Like I said, when I'm really stressed out, I like to talk it out. So I feel like having a therapist and an unbiased opinion is like really ideal.
Yeah. Unbiased opinions are powerful because sometimes I feel like our loved ones sugarcoat things.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the time, sugarcoating is going to hurt you more.
It's not what you need to hear.
Not at all.
And your therapist tells you what you need to hear.
Because they like went to school and stuff. Like they're like
they know what they're doing.
I think they know what they're doing over like your cousin Tanya.
BetterHelp is a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Oddvice listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/oddvice. That's BetterHelp.com/oddvice. Thanks, BetterHelp.
Okay, our next sponsor is Athena Club. You guys have heard us talk about them before. They are a really cool razor kit that gets shipped directly to your door on a cycle, so you don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, so no more like running out of razor heads and like having to use the kind of like low-key tetanus rusty one on your leg. These razors are really great quality, and they also have a strip of shea butter and hyaluronic acid. So every time you shave, that's going into your skin. And fun fact, hyaluronic acid is like amazing for your skin. I put it on my face all the time, and it's a molecule that's able to hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So when you're shaving with the water, that water is getting stuck in the hyaluronic molecule, and like
that's why you're so like
your skin
like moisturized.
Yes.
Whoa.
Giant.
Sick. What's also cool is you get to pick your razor, like the color of it. I have white.
I have like a little sleek. I have like a blue one, which is like so random of me.
Okay, you know what I think? I think ours got switched in the mail.
Did I order white?
I think I ordered blue.
Oh, do you want it?
No shot.
It's a little down the line. Not for you. But yes, they also have like a pink one too. And it comes with this magnetic razor hanger. So
in your shower
also helps it not rust.
So it doesn't like sit in the in the like already rusty shower thing that you have in
Or are we just calling ourselves out? So if you guys want to check out Athena Club, show your skin you care with Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code Oddvice. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code Oddvice for 20% off.
Thanks, Athena Club.
All right, pull up our handy dandy notes and get in today's episode.
Were you ever a Blue's Clues kid?
Oh, yes, like ritual. My grandma always had that shit on for me with a Lunchable. And I would sit in her bed and she would put a little TV tray over my lap and let me eat it, and I'd watch it after school.
Oh, like, did you have those plates that were like the shape of them?
No.
I think I had plates that were the shape of Blue's Clues and paprika in them.
Sick.
Yeah.
Don't you wish we still had those like kiddie plates?
Yes.
We should thrift hella, and that should just be our cutlery and stuff.
Wait, and we should get those cups that have like the straw built in.
At the bowls?
Yes.
The bowls with the straw?
Sick.
This would be cool to just have that as our shit. Because we don't have dinner parties. No. And if we do, we'll go buy something. But we're not going to.
But anyone we're going to invite over for a dinner party is going to appreciate that.
You're right. I think it'd be really cool if we got like a whole.
Love that.
Wow.
Love that.
This is amazing. Okay. Well, anyway, has nothing to do with today's episode, as I'm sure you could tell by the title. We're going to be talking about first dates, just like
how to ace the first date.
How to ace the first date. Wait, that's a cute title for it. Cute. I guess that's probably the title, unless we came up with something crazy good. But we want to talk about like the before, what you do on the day, what do you talk about, what do you wear, what do you order,
what are your red flags,
things to really keep your eye on and what the other person's doing for like future things. I don't know. Alex actually came up with this episode. Did it just like pop in your head, or we were both in a mood for a first date the other night.
I think we had just saw the billboard for the dating show.
Oh,
and I was like, a date sounds so fun. First date sounds so fun. Yeah. We should. And then I started to think about like why that would be fun that night, and I was like, I feel like someone else has got to feel like this. So we're like, let's dissect a first date.
I just don't feel that way. First dates.
If I could go on a first date right now, I would.
That's terrifying.
So fun.
They do end up being fun. Sure. I've never had a miserable date, thankfully, because I've heard of some of the worst, but I don't crave them. I crave them once you're mine. Then I'm like, let's go do something. But like,
that's when I'm like, ugh.
Really? I don't know. I think, and it's weird because like I like people. I could talk to people all day. It's not like a social thing for me. It's just like the energy of like a forced interaction.
I think I'm such on this hype of like wanting to get to know new people in general. Like that's what I'm most excited for in New York. Me too. So like the thought of like, I don't know, sitting down, having a really good meal with someone cool and like getting to know them.
I guess maybe once we move, I'll be more excited.
Oh, I think so.
Okay, so what if right now you got a notification on your phone and that cute guy you just swiped right on is like, hey, what's up? How would you initiate the first date? Or even before that, let's just back up. Do you like being asked, or do you like to coordinate the date?
Both.
Okay.
Like, yeah, both. I like the very first date. I would like for him to plan it.
Yeah.
And like ask me.
Okay. Is that like a chivalry thing? Like kind of like a guy knocking on your door? Like, do you think it's chivalrous, or do you just like not want to put in the work? And that's not in a mean way, just like straight up.
I think it's more chivalry.
Okay.
I've noticed more and more as my first boyfriend wasn't chivalrous. Or my first
Most
two.
of ours aren't.
Right.
Oof.
Right. But I've noticed more and more as I've dated that like chivalry and like which is kind of weird for me. I feel like very like traditional chivalry, like opening my door, planning a date, like flowers. I really like.
Good.
I really like that.
That's really good that you like that, because
it's a standard.
That means you deserve it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. It's like this guy I was kind of seeing recently, he opens my car door.
Yes.
And like so I had one boyfriend like back in like 2015 who would do that for me. And I thought it was dead. I thought like no one did it. And like when he would do it, I would be like how, like, where did you learn this from? Like, is this like a movies thing? Like, Are you being cheesy right now?
I always just assume they're doing it to just show off that they do it.
Yes.
I sadly, and I feel bad saying this, I don't believe that they're doing it because they want to.
Like out of their heart.
Right.
I didn't think so either. But my boyfriend, my 2015 boyfriend, I like asked him, I was like, is this a thing? And he was like, honestly, like my dad taught me, like my dad opens his door for my mom, and like I learned it from my dad. So like from his experience, I was like, okay, maybe like men are just taught this.
Okay.
I haven't asked anyone else, so like I don't know anyone else's like intentions with it, but it is a standard now. Cause like
good
to hear him say, like, I want my husband to teach our son to open a car door.
Yes.
Like it's just respectful. Yeah. It's actually really funny though. I think it was like last week I was hanging out with this guy and he like went to walk around to the front because I was driving to open the car door, and I was behind him because I was like looking for my keys, and I looked up and I was like, oh, are you driving? And I like go in the passenger seat, and he was like, no, I was gonna open your door for you.
Oh, so who drove?
Oh, I drove.
Okay.
But like it was funny because I like was like, so you're gonna drive? And I like went to go toss him my keys.
Oh my God.
And he's like, no, I was just gonna open your door for you.
Your great grandparents looked down on that moment, were like, like
right.
she really thought she was driving. Like,
no, yeah, but definitely a standard now. So yeah, back to your question. I think like for him to plan the date, that shows some kind of chivalry to me, and I like that. What about you?
I want to be like that. I think that's a way that you really, and by you I mean anybody who appreciates that stuff, you're really in touch with like your feminine side. And that's admirable. And I talked about this in therapy a few months ago, and she was asking how much I appreciated it, and I was like, I don't want that. Like, I like to plan the shit. I like to even pay. I drive. I don't want you to pick me up. You can open my door, but if you're in the way, just let me open it. If I'm closer to the door, I'll open it.
Yeah,
but no, and I don't like that I'm that way, because I think there something about that chivalry, just in love, no matter your gender, just that one where you care for another and you open a door, and you those acts of service where you're really physically putting your person ahead of you.
Yeah,
like I do love that part of humanity, and I wish I did appreciate it, because it is really cute, and I love seeing it, and I love hearing that someone's doing it for you, and like, but the second I'm like, move, like I'm literally closer, I could like,
yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I like that.
It's like this like realistic part that you have to let go of, like thinking to yourself, of course I know I could open my own door, but like it's literally, it's not the point. Like, he wants to do it because he wants to do it. Just let him do it.
I'm driving though. I think driving is where I draw the line.
Really?
Every single relationship besides my first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've dated guys who like for some reason don't like driving.
Besides the first one. And yeah, it's worked out for me because I'm like, I drive, and they're like, totally fine. But I don't think it'll work out for me if a guy is like, I'm the driver. I'm gonna be like, no,
what
you're not.
You don't find that attractive?
Unless he's like such a good driver. Absolutely. But
if you're a bunk driver, that's like, but
like Tanner, terrible driver.
No,
drives so
like
slow.
Grandpa.
I feel really bad because it's actually like he has like PTSD from a really bad accident. But I'm like,
but it's,
step on it. You're going 50 in the fucking fast lane.
Literally, it's dangerous.
It's more dangerous that you are not going with the flow of traffic.
No, I agree. If you're a dumbass driver, I'm driving, or we're probably not going to continue dating.
No, right.
But like, I would prefer if he was a good driver and like to drive.
My guy, I think, needs to like cars.
Yeah,
really. If we're gonna go there,
right? Should we standard?
Should we do like
have we standard done like checklist,
like a my type episode? Have we done that?
I feel like we've talked about it here and there, but I don't think we've had like a dedicated.
I don't know if it could be a full episode. Well,
should we do like a quick, like standards list?
Okay, can drive. Good.
And
can fucking like make a decent meal.
Okay.
Like 1 to 3.
Okay.
Healthy. Like takes care of their body. And like we can like sig on each other. Like I want like good humor where you're able to like,
one for me.
You can do it right back to me and it's funny. I don't know. What about you?
I'm pretty like open as far as like characteristics like that. Like I notice more like guys' roles in their friend groups.
Yes.
Like if you're like the funny one or like the one that all the guys go to, or like I see your role in the friend group, and like I feel like I'm always attracted to the very like low key one. Not the if you're like class clown, needs all the attention, I'm already icked out.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, that one.
I'm the one that's cool with the clown and cool with the quiet one. I think he's right in the middle. I think I used to love the clown.
Yeah, you definitely liked like the
like in your face
center of attention.
Yes.
Ugh.
But I think now, because think about like groups of 3. There's like a loud, medium, and soft.
Yeah.
I like the medium where like he can like go like this with the soft one and
this
be like,
is
look
like
at this guy.
So true. You know what I'm thinking about is when we went out for Super Bowl and the guy that you talked to and the guy that I talked to were those roles.
Yes, exactly. Because like even in their friend group, like he would kind of still go over to the quiet one, then like, but he'd still went to the loud one.
And the quiet one was literally like standing there watching the game, and I walked over to him and I was like, "Hey, this thing sucks, huh?" And like we literally like sat. I like when I can sit and like whisper to someone.
Yes, we could have like a side moment, side conversation. Yes,
yeah.
That's definitely like as far as our roles, because generally we'll like men in the same friend group. That's how that works.
I hope our next flings are best friends.
I fucking hope. When's the last time we had that?
But I feel like as far as like roles in a friend group, I feel like that really shows like when personality comes out on a first date.
Yes.
You know?
You can already tell.
I can already tell like where it's going to go, like how we're going to vibe for the night. I feel like it really sets up the night.
Absolutely. Oh. Okay, talking about setting up that night, what do you even like to do for a first date? Like, is there anything you absolutely 100% you would say no to? Like, actually would say no to? Or what, if you're planning it, plan a date right now.
Okay. I'm planning the date?
Yep. Or like plan your dream date.
I say... We go to the movies?
No,
we talked about this last episode, you guys. The movies are so bad. If he suggested a movie, I would recant. Is that the right word?
Recluse.
Recluse. Right. I would suggest something new. Yeah. I would just be like, a dinner is always a good go-to. Yep. Because it's a public place. Always in public for me. First date.
Yes.
Always in public.
I think anybody should take that rule of thumb. You just never know, especially with like dating app, finding people that way. Like, you don't know.
Be in public.
Yes.
I think for me, I would suggest there's a lot of good, like really fun, low key pool bars around here. I think if it's perfect because like you could pick somewhere to eat first, and that's a good place to go after if it's going well.
Yep.
Or if you want to like potentially keep it short, you go there first, you order one drink to like loosen you up, and you're able to like leave after a game of pool, which is like could be an hour if you stretch it out.
Yeah.
And I really like to see people's competitive side.
Oh yeah.
First date.
That's very important.
Yes.
Because the wrong people get mad when they're competitive.
If you're a sissy baby.
Oh. If you're okay,
I'll walk out.
If you're a sissy baby and I sig on you and you're still a sissy baby about me sigging on the fact that you're a sissy baby, you're a sissy wah-wah baby.
Yep.
Now, if you're a sissy baby and I sig on you and you're like, all right, you got me, you're right.
You're
and
cute.
you acknowledge your sissy babiness,
hot.
You're just a baby. You're my baby.
Oh. You're my baby. Facts.
And that is my standard.
It's like gold star.
That's all you gotta be, is a sissy baby that can take it.
So yeah, something fun like that. You know what I love? Bowling.
But yes, I think that's good.
Just like a fun activity where you're still in public. It's like loud enough to where there isn't any awkward silence.
Yep.
Even if it's just like music in the background.
Mm-hmm. You can talk about the song. Oh, I love this song. Because usually it's some nostalgic ass shit at a bowling alley.
Right.
You'd be like, oh,
and you know what? There's a bowling alley in every town.
Right. There's no excuse that you can't go have a great date there.
And they usually have good chicken strips.
It's affordable.
Yep.
It really like brings down that wall of like, you're gonna look kind of stupid. So you're both gonna look stupid in your funny shoes.
Right. And like walking up to
like roll a ball down an aisle to knock shit over. Like, what in the caveman is this? Bowling is so weird.
And if you have nothing to say, just sing the Wii Bowling theme song on loop.
What is it?
Oh,
and they like bob. Oh my god, that took me back.
Yeah. So there's always something to do at a bowling alley.
I think those kid-like things, we might have even talked about this in the last episode. The BuzzFeed thing, we got a question about an ideal first date. And I picked theme park. And I think theme park, bowling, mini golf, those type of things bring out that inner child in you. And it's really, it makes it a lot more comfortable to open up, even on a subconscious level. Like you're both just having simple fun. And I feel like if two humans just have simple fun
and you can like get along, there's potential for a second date.
Boom. Like
done.
That is just locked and easy. And you now made like a memory too. It wasn't just another dinner date, because you do forget about those.
And it's like the only thing to do at a dinner date is talk to each other. And like sometimes like conversation like that and talking to each other isn't the best way to get to know someone, because it's almost like too rehearsed and too formal. You're like, okay, so are you close to your mom?
And what about you?
Right.
And what about you?
It's just like,
interview.
Do you care about any of this stuff? Right. Interview.
Yep.
So it's like you want to start to learn, if you want to start to learn like actual characteristics about this person, go like do something that's going to bring out like that natural side of them.
Yeah. Something that is like not even with words.
Right.
So something you've talked about with me about dates is like, holy fuck, I just feel like we're not gonna have anything to talk about. That is like such a common fear, such a valid fear.
I literally think I'm gonna show up to a like dinner date and be mute.
No, you're not. Anybody who thinks that, you guys are not going to be silent. That just doesn't happen. Maybe if you get like really nervous and like a loss for work, but like something else would have had to happen to like push you into that. If you just go in knowing there's always something to talk about, even just shaving off that nervousness a little bit, you're in the green zone. You can talk about anything. If you sit down, we'll say the restaurant, because I feel like that's the most common kind of date spot. Boom, you're already talking about the menu, and you're gonna ask, do you like cilantro? Because that's already a debate. Or you could say you go to a pizza place. You could be like, how do you feel about pineapple on pizza? Bring up like food. Food is love. Food, there's always something to talk about. You could bring up like, I mean, even the pineapple pizza thing's like a meme thing that like you guys could talk about how that's like an internet debate. The menu alone triggers so much conversation.
So much conversation.
You can laugh about the pronunciation of something, how you just butchered it. You could talk about like, what are you gonna get? Oh, I'm gonna get the spaghetti. Oh my god, do you love spaghetti? And they'll probably bring up how much they love their grandma's recipe.
Right.
And then you'll talk about your grandma and, oh, where did they grow up? Oh, sick. Like it just
it's never ending. One that you taught me was no, literally I was like, I think it was before, I forget what date it was, but you were like, I had this crazy anxiety that I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Yeah. And she was like, just look at the drink menu. Everyone has a crazy first drunk story with a certain alcohol. I have probably 25. And it's funny to like, it breaks down like the nervous walls when you talk about alcohol in general.
Right.
Because if I'm sipping a gin and tonic and I'm telling him about that one time that I mixed gin with Sailor Jerry, like it breaks down like, breaks down like that awkward wall.
Yep. Or
because
like,
it's so relatable.
Yes. Or say something like, all right, two shots of Malibu, and they're probably going to go, ugh. And if they don't, that's a different thing.
They like
if
it.
They like it. You're handling a different beast. Yeah. But like, that's already something hilarious. That sarcasm, you're already laughing about it. The second laughter cracks once.
Yep.
Oh, you're good. You're fine. After that, like, you're totally fine.
I think that's a big thing too, is like a big standard is, for me at least, to make sure that your guys' sense of humor is matched. If it's on the same page. Because if I tell a joke and I know like you or Leanna would laugh and he doesn't, it's not gonna work.
You're never gonna be able to like tolerate my friends,
right?
Because it's like this all the time.
We tell the same jokes literally on loop. Like these little,
like purgatory,
right? No, but like I feel like we have the same bits.
Yes.
So like if you can't get in with the bits,
You're not with the shit.
Right. Shit. Is that the title of this episode? Okay, let's backtrack a little. Say a guy asks you on a date and you're with it and you like the date planned. I already know you're not going to let him pick you up.
No, we'll meet there and I will drive myself. Thank you.
Really?
Yes.
The last date
I
Uber?
went on.
You want Uber?
I like to be in control, that I can leave.
But like, what if you have a couple more drinks?
What if there's a fire? You gonna call an Uber?
You run out of the building.
And then where do you go? To your car because you drove.
Okay.
What was your question?
Okay. We're not even there yet. What do you wear? Like, okay, it's a dinner date.
Dinner, okay.
What style do you feel like most comfortable putting forth first time meeting?
That's exactly it. Is honestly, I'm just gonna wear whatever I'm comfortable, and not comfortable like sweat outfit comfortable. I mean,
like what mood you're in that day.
Yeah. I just want to wear whatever I feel like hot and good in. I think that's all just like preference. But me, like my last day, I wore something high neck because oh my god, I wore something high neck because the day I first met him, I was wearing this like strappy little like shirt with like, I mean, what I have of tits were out, literally no cleavage, but like, and then like my stomach was fully showing, my back was exposed. So I knew I wanted to cover up and like just
show multiple sides of you.
Right. Like, I don't know. I think that's always like nice to like leave room for mystery, like let the eyes do the thinking. And then I wore that with just some like high-waisted jeans that weren't tight because I knew we were eating like hella food. And then just booties I wore that date. But generally, I think I will cover up a little bit. Just for me, I feel most confident when I'm covered up in the weirdest way. Like my body isn't my confidence. I wish it was, because that seems really powerful. That seems really powerful. Wow. Like people are just like, yeah, like wear whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Like show their tits. I'm like, I wish I was fucking like that. I wish that was like what made me feel good. It is hot.
It's very empowering.
Yeah. Like that's so cool.
It's like, for me at least, it's like, it's my, like you said earlier, it's my femininity.
Yeah.
It's like a weapon. Women are weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine me just hella fucking cleavage.
Hey, on a first date, you do like the bronzing.
I like contour it. Or I go get like a bombshell bra from Victoria's Secret. I'd love to try one on. Imagine what my boobs look like.
We should plan a date where you dress like me and I'll dress like you. No, but okay. I agree. I like a little balance. Yeah. So like my most recent first date I was wearing like baggy black jeans with booties. Number one tip, always make sure that your shoes are comfortable.
Oh yeah. What if you go on a little stroll for ice cream afterwards?
Right.
You're all and wobbling.
You don't want to be walking crazy. You don't want your feet to be hurting.
Nope.
But I was wearing like baggy jeans and then a like lightly sheer button up top, but like unbuttoned so you can see like my lacy bra underneath, a little bit of cleavage. So I do like that balance. I like,
I would do that. Right. Because my shoulders and arms are covered.
Oh, see, I love a little shoulder. I love shoulders.
Oh, you would take your shoulders out.
Yeah.
Oh, see, if I
had one shoulder off.
Ooh, I don't know if I could do it.
I love like collarbone. Collarbone is so innocently and classically sexy.
It is.
And
it's very classic.
It's beautiful.
It is, with some like shimmer. I'd rock that to an event, party, whatever, but a date, I feel like I would not want to show that much of my body. I got problems. That's just me. It's just me. Yeah. I don't think it's like holy but it's not, or anything. It's just me.
And it's not just you. Like I think a lot of people have that level of comfort.
Right.
But it's not to say that like people who show off parts of their body are like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's known.
Okay, I didn't want it to think it was coming.
No. It's just level of comfort.
Right.
It's just level of comfort.
Bottom line, wear what the fuck you just feel hot in.
Yeah. Confident.
Now, bowling, say we're just gonna go bowling.
Good question.
I think we go a little more like athletic.
For sure.
Like,
you could wear like, okay, I'm going on a bowling date. I'm not wearing booties anymore.
No.
Don't, if you're doing any kind of physical activity, I feel like, well, no. If you're going to play pool, you could wear some booties.
That's fine. You're walking around a table.
Right.
If you're bowling and you need, well, hey, shoes don't matter.
Shoes. No.
But they do. Why did you dress up so much for bowling?
Right.
That's what I would think.
Yep.
You don't need to wear booties to bowling because you're going to take them off.
And guys, don't wear dress shoes.
Oh, if someone pulled up in dress shoes to a bowling date?
No. Even if it's a first date. I feel like there's this like weird thing where like, no, I'm going on a first date. I have to wear a button up and have a cologne. I have to gel my hair.
Gel my hair.
No. Don't be gelling them locks.
Don't gel your hair. Just that. I don't
in
care
general.
What we're doing. Just don't gel your hair. Just fully combed back gel.
Shiny. Your shit's going to be, your shine's going to be ricocheting off of the bowling lanes.
I feel like it's like G-Eazy. Like how he used to wear
Ick. Immediate ick.
Immediately. No.
No, there's a time and place to wear a button up and gel.
Yeah. Just like read what you guys are doing, the vibe.
So if I'm going on a bowling date, I'm going to be wearing probably still baggy jeans, but my Converse with like, and if I still want to be like a little showing off some shoulder, I'll wear like a tank top with a little bit of cleavage and then like oversized like zip up jacket over it, or like a cool denim jacket over it.
Something like small underneath, big on top.
Yep.
Love that. And then you'll get hot. Take off your jacket and it's
like, I'm just working out.
Whoa. You take off your jacket. Whoa, those shoulders.
Whoa. Look at that.
With a little bit of
midriff.
Sweat. Look at that tramp stamp.
I wish. I want to tramp stamp so bad.
Oh, do you? Forever? Do you forever?
Probably not.
That's all you got to tell yourself. Okay, next thing we wrote, let's go back to the restaurant because a lot of what I wrote was like based off of restaurant date.
Okay.
What do you order for food? I guess we could still be at the bowling alley. Like, when you order food, are you thinking about your breath afterward? Are you thinking about what could be in your teeth? Are you thinking about like anything strategic, or are you just eating?
Mostly just eating.
Same.
But I do think about like if it's going to be in my teeth. You don't at all? That's risky business for you.
Hear me out though, because I have this thing. I think it's just a way to validate myself. I feel like if something's in my teeth or something's in their teeth,
if they don't tell you right away.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's point it out to each other.
Yeah.
Let's get embarrassed real quick in the lightest way possible and laugh about it.
Yeah.
I don't care if something in my teeth. Like, honestly, I think that's because there's always something in my teeth, you guys. Like something about the shape of my right canine. There's always something.
Okay. Hear me out. I was also going to say, I can't do too spicy because when I do too spicy, I get a runny nose.
Oh, true. And your makeup.
And okay, your makeup, but also like along with the tooth thing, it's just simply annoying to be like, yes. Just sniffing up. And if you have something in your teeth, like if I have like a popcorn kernel in my teeth,
ouch,
I'm like picking at it. I'm doing this all night.
No, I'll put my finger in my mouth.
Right.
I do pick at my teeth like that and I don't care. I'm disgusting. I'll go to the bathroom, swish around some water.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
But what if you don't know?
Then they didn't tell me and that's on them. And they have to look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I don't, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. what is it? When I
think that's it.
What
I don't think I've heard it any other way.
What you don't know won't kill you? What you like?
What you don't know?
Like,
yeah.
Not seeing something. Ignorance is bliss.
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's it. Out of sight, out of mind. Anyway, I think.
What would you wouldn't, okay, you don't even think about like what's going to make you gassy?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
That is where I do. Like for my safety, I have to consider.
You don't want to be holding in farts all night.
Well, what if I just have
diarrhea
so bad. That's why I drive, because then I can like I can do this in the car. Fuck.
My stomach's a fucking tank, so I can kind of eat anything without like worrying I'm gonna shit myself.
No,
but I just like I can't be gassy the first night.
Yeah,
that's a wall you have to break down. Sorry.
Well, I'll just hold them in and my stomach will hurt and that's fine. But I don't know. I feel like we're the same. I'm kind of just going to order whatever I want to eat.
I'm not the girl who's like, salad.
Some girls say don't get a salad because it's like annoying to eat. Like your mouth gets all big. And
I don't care about
that.
I don't care about like
what I look like.
If I have to go crazy and like open my mouth hella big to get a good bite on my burger, I'm going to do it.
I think I actually even wrote something like wings or messy burgers. Messy food is fun for a first date.
Yes.
Because then you're both messy and you're like, you can laugh about it. That wall is broken down. That vanity is honestly out the window at this point. And I think a lot of vanity and that like anticipation of what do I look like for this person is what blocks you from opening up.
Yep. It definitely, you're not your real you.
No, you're just like
you're putting up a wall. And you're never going to get to know someone if you're thinking about, or if you're vain the whole time.
Right. Absolutely. Vanity is the devil. Okay. You said you're down to like drink on a first date. How much do you drink?
I need to take a shot before.
Really?
Yeah. I need to loosen up.
I want to, but I always make myself not because I'm like, no, just do it.
I would be so socially awkward.
I wouldn't.
No, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would need something to break down a wall.
This.
You think I'm going on a date tonight?
No, I don't know. No, actually, we're gonna go see Batman after this. I'm really excited.
Us three are going on a date.
Oh my god!
Cute.
But we're going to a movie theater where it's like little pods of two, so one of us has to sit alone.
I'll do it.
I don't want her to. I said I will because if she sits alone, she's gonna fall asleep during the movie. I'm gonna look back, snooze fest, and she's not even gonna be able to talk about Batman afterwards.
Okay, I'll sit next to
If you fall asleep, I'm spoiling all of Batman for you.
Oh, that's fine. Ugh. I'm not gonna fall asleep. This is why you don't go to a movie theater on a first date.
Yeah, right. Good thing this is a first date. Okay, next thing. Wait, we're saying how drunk do you get?
If it's a first date, I'm like 2 drinks at dinner tops.
Me too.
I'll do a shot before. I feel like part of like loosening up the first 20 minutes of a date is like I said,
having your drink,
ordering your drink.
Yep, talking about it.
And then if I'm like really feeling it and like the date's going on and like we're vibing, I'll get one more little nightcap.
Yeah, I think 2 for me.
2.
Just cause
2 is a good number.
And like you could legally, can't you drive with like 2 drinks in your system?
They say, but that just depends on like your body
blood,
weight and
alcohol,
your
Duh. Yeah, I don't know. I like to be like really on my shit so I can also like understand their cues as well as possible. Do you feel like how much they drink like will stand out to you? Like, are you mindful of how drunk they got?
Yeah, I feel like I've never like experienced someone getting hammered on a date.
Me either, but could you fucking imagine? Does anybody have any stories about a date that just got fucking hammered?
First date, yeah, I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
I would definitely notice.
Right.
And it would definitely be like, okay, you went there.
Same.
If it was like out of pocket, I would notice. But like, I feel like it wouldn't be out of pocket if we were vibing and like we were on the same level and it turned into a drunk night.
Both just, that'd be kind of fun. Like both of you guys, like
that's okay.
You're vibing so well that you just like both get low key
let's get
ground out.
Yep.
Like, no, that's kind of
fun. So fun.
That'd be cool.
It like that's what matters. You have to be on the same level.
Yes, that really is.
See eye to eye on that.
Think it's a way of reading the room.
Yep.
And like, can they catch a vibe the same way? Like,
yeah, because you don't want to be taking care of them, and they don't want to be taking care of you the first date. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad news bears. Okay, the date is done. Who pays?
I always always offer to do half.
Me too. I think you should always expect, obviously, to do half.
Yep. Oh yeah. Never expect them to pay for full.
Never ever. I feel like if anything, like just to get out of the way, I'll just say like splitsies.
Yep.
And like throw your card down. So it's not, so they don't feel uncomfortable. And if they want to go and be like, no, I got it, that's different. And we'll discuss that. But like at first, don't just like sit back. Like put money down. Like show that you're ready to pay.
Yeah. You shouldn't be going on a date if you can't afford the date.
Right. That's the financial episode at that point. You shouldn't be doing things you can't afford.
Right.
Because then you're going to go into debt and die.
Die in debt.
America.
Dine and dash. Guys, don't dine and dash. That is not what you do on a first date.
Do not dine and dash. Bad.
No, but you always offer. I do, on that note, will say verbiage is important too. Like if he leads with, can I take you out? I feel like that definitely, like, and then he expects you to pay.
Yeah,
I feel like that's different.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different. If you're saying you want to take me out, you want to take me out on the town?
Yeah. Like you're taking me out.
You're taking me out.
Yeah.
Verbiage is important. Don't say that if you're going to be all stingy, because I went on a first date once. He said, can I take you out? I'm going to take, the verbiage was very clear. Right. I'm going to take you to this cool pub. I think we talked about this in the dating app episode.
Yeah.
And then I ended up putting my card down for a $20 bill or $20. Yeah. A bill. It was like $18.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thanks for taking me out.
Didn't he also unbutton his pants?
No, there's a different date.
Oh. Tell that one.
This was a guy. This wasn't a first date. I don't know. Oh, it might have been like our first dinner date. I think our first date was, I don't know, something else. We went to BJ's.
That's crazy that you like.
But we had done other shit, and I think we really wanted a Pizookie.
You've done this. Okay, sorry. I just realized you said it wasn't a first date.
It wasn't a first date.
I was gonna say for first date, I feel like.
And we were like, okay, but like I'm also not against, like, let's go to Chili's.
Not down. For the first date.
Really?
Unless we've had banter where we made a Chili's joke.
Yes.
I even wrote that for like where to go. I said, go somewhere that you guys have talked about, so it's almost like a continued conversation. Yep. So like that's different. If we're talking 100%. About like how much we love a Pizookie, that's different. But if they're just like, let me choose a place. BJ's. I'd be like, that's where you chose.
I agree.
For no reason.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But I think we like shared a pizza. We might have shared like a couple appetizers. We got a Pizookie. Yum. And he like leans back in his chair. He's like, I'm sorry, I have to. Unbuttons his pants and is like, oh, that was good. And I'm literally staring at him like, is this a joke? Like, is this a bit?
Do I laugh now?
Yeah. But yeah, don't unbutton your pants in the middle of a date or in public.
Yeah. It's like, we're pretty laxed people.
Right.
And that's still like, what? Like,
that's what I was going to say. It's not even like I'm uncomfortable right now. It's just like the sheer fact that you are unbuttoning your pants in a restaurant where there are children.
There are children.
There are kids here.
And a BJ's too.
Yeah.
Big kids and small kids. That's disgusting.
Don't unbutton your pants on a date ever. Unless, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when we're out of the restaurant. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I feel like stuff like that to be mindful of. Not that that's a common thing that happens. Hopefully not, at least. Stuff, that type of etiquette, it's kind of back to those unspoken personality traits that you learn about people.
Right.
Also, how they treat the waiter, the waitress. It's
a big one.
How do they look when they're like, the food's taking a little bit longer? Are they getting like hot and bothered?
Are they blaming the waiter?
Yeah. Are they, another one, like now I'm just kind of talking like those flags or those things to note on dates. How do they talk about other people? Are they like gossipy? Because then they're going to gossip about you. You got to remember that.
Yeah. Like, Are you like telling me about like some drama that your friend group had already?
Right.
I don't care. I don't know your friends.
And I don't want to gossip.
No.
I don't want to. I hate gossiping like that. Like
it doesn't matter.
That it's consumed your mind that much.
Yeah.
We're not going to connect on anything else.
Nope.
But like if they're over here talking about how lovely their friends are and
how much they value their friend group,
that's a great sign. The fact that that's even where they went with that. And like, I don't know, just those little things are so important to kind of realize on the first date.
Are you a food sharer? Are you going to be like, ooh, try this?
Yeah, I did that on my last date and I really liked it. It was his idea where to go. And he was raving about this place and he was like, is there anything you can't eat? And I'm like, honestly, just order your favorites. He goes, okay. And waiter comes over. He goes, we'll get this. He orders everything for us because it was just
order for me.
Yes, I love that. Especially if you are taking me somewhere that you've been raving about, like
I want to know what you think's good.
Yes, get the best things. Then
yep,
I think sharing is a great way to. I mean, if you can't figure out anything to talk about, you both grab your little artichoke thing and you go 1, 2, 3, and you guys taste at the same time, and then you start describing what you taste.
Yep.
Food. I mean, for me, food is just everything. I'm already gonna probably do that. But I also think that's something...
It's so intimate.
Right. Whether you're a chef or not, whether you care about cooking food or not, food is something we all relate on. So you can at least be like, I don't like that. Oh, what would you change? Mm-hmm. I don't fucking know. I don't like to cook. Oh, so what do you do? I like you can evolve the conversation there just so well.
This is probably just part of the Virgo in me, but I always... like notice messiness and napkin use is really big for me.
Yep.
I have always been taught to unwrap your silverware and put your napkin on your lap even before the appetizer comes.
Oh yeah. The second you sit down, it's the same thing as like putting your purse down.
Yes. Yeah. Don't put your purse on the floor.
No.
Never put your purse on the floor. You put it on the chair next to you, or you put it on the hand, like the top post of the back of your chair.
I just put it behind my back, like against the back of the chair, because I sit at the edge of my seat. I never lean back.
Oh, I lean back if I can't get comfy.
And if we're at the end of the meal, I'm leaning back. But for the most part, I like to like sit up, like I'm sitting up straight. Like I sit on like the last 3 inches of my chair.
No, you're ready to go.
I am. Quite literally. Yes.
You're ready to go. I need to be comfy.
Depends where we're at.
I will like leg up.
At the end of the meal.
Okay.
I'll do it at the end of the meal.
Yeah, I'll do it. Timing doesn't matter for me. I got to be comfy. What was I saying?
Napkin on lap.
Oh. But yeah, if he is like super messy and like talking with his mouth open and like using his napkin and then just like setting it next to his plate and like, I don't know. I'm just like, you can't be messy around me.
Table etiquette is big.
Table etiquette's really big. Mm-hmm. At least like this is all like first impression wise. Obviously, at least for me, these walls are ones that are like broken down with time. Like if me and you are sitting in a booth eating burgers like super messy, that's different than like if we're at a fancy restaurant and you don't have that table etiquette. Mm-hmm. There's a time and place. And
to like act like that.
Right.
I get that. How do you feel about first kisses on the first date? Do you kiss after the date?
I'll never initiate it.
Great answer. Like not great as in right answer. I mean, like I get what you mean.
Yeah. I'll never initiate it. If he wants to kiss me, like when he takes me home, or if it's like, if the timing's right.
Yeah.
I would have to be like really uncomfortable to like pull away. But like I don't know. I like kissing. Like if he wants to give me a peck when he like if he walks me to my door, I'll kiss him back.
I don't know.
You would like pull away. Like if you went on a great date with someone.
If it was great, then probably not. But like my anxiety about the kiss, I fear I would pull away whether I like it or not.
Really?
Because I would just be like, ah.
Really?
Yes. Like I'm like itchy thinking about it.
Whoa.
I've never kissed on a first date.
Have I kissed on a first date?
I don't know. I don't think
I've ever been on like a official first date where I haven't met someone where we wait. Did me and that one guy kiss? Anthony.
Oh, I think you did. Because you stayed out with him for a long time. It was a really good first date.
It was such a good first date. How did we end it though?
I think you did kiss. I feel like I remember being like,
wait, no, we didn't. We kissed second date.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't think we did. And that date went really well.
Right.
So I would never initiate it. But if he would have that night, I would have kissed him back.
I hope this shows anybody out there listening, like, if they don't kiss you on the first date, it doesn't mean the date was bad.
Yeah, that's never an indicator.
Because now it's like, I mean, we're both saying we've been on these great dates, but we didn't kiss them right away, but we still enjoyed it. Like, yeah.
It doesn't have to get physical.
Right. I think that's why I don't do it. Is because I'm like, I don't want it to just start with physical shit.
Do you think you have to be like, you have to feel the physical attraction at least the first date?
No.
Like, not at all?
Not, oh my God, I want to hop on top of them across the table. Like,
right. But like I've been on a date with someone where like 20 minutes in, I was like, oh, I'm not physically attracted to this person.
Oh.
You know,
I
like,
haven't experienced that.
Oh,
that's huge. I get what you mean, where you can realize that.
I can pretty quickly see if I'll be physically attracted to you. And if I don't get that in the first date, I don't think I could do it.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really thought about it this hard, but I'm sure naturally, if I'm not physically attracted, even on a subconscious level, I'm going to be less inclined
to like want to do a second date.
Dive into that. Yeah. So I might agree with you on that. I don't know though. It's never really happened to me.
Yeah.
I think the like physical attraction for me, obviously I know when someone like when I'm, oh, they're cute. Obviously, like I have that, but that deep physical attraction does not come until like I really get deep with you.
Right. That's more so like
not even just sex. I mean like,
yeah, that's
how I feel.
I would say like that's physical like compatibility at that point.
Right. I think that's all I care about.
Oh, you don't need, okay.
Like that's my threshold is like, if like, that's like what I need to be to like to entertain it.
So you don't think someone could be like, you could think they're cute, but not be physically attracted to them?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Cause that's my threshold. Like do you get what I mean? Like when I say like, that's all I'll entertain.
No.
Like if I don't see us going there and I don't have this like deep feeling for you, I'm not interested in you.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, that comes with time, that grows. But
that's what I was saying is like I could know right away.
I think I do know right away if there's potential.
Right.
Flash forward to New York, I'm gonna be like, everybody.
Literally. I once ran around a music festival and ran up to strangers and said, "Hey, you want to make out?"
But see, that I would do. The only reason I didn't do that with you is because I was in a relationship. That I would do. You're drunk, you're happy, you're at a festival, everybody's just like da da da. That is where a peck is really a peck.
Right.
It is just like a smooch. Like that'll do. But it's just like on date environments. I'm like, I don't want them thinking like, I don't know, nice guy.
Watch it,
Mr. Nice Guy.
I feel like if I'm vibing with you that much and I think we're going to have, like if I'm physically attracted to you and you go in for a kiss and it's a really bad kiss, can't do it.
That's right. I guess
it's like, it's
good to know.
It's right. It's important to me, at least.
It is important. The quality of kiss is important, but I guess I'm kind of fucking myself waiting too long.
Yeah, because like, what if you really start to like a guy and he's just a shit kisser?
And then I just have to break my heart. Or I could teach him how to kiss.
You don't want to have to teach a 30-year-old man how to kiss.
You really don't.
You really don't.
You're gonna have to teach him so many other things. You have to teach a 30-year-old how to kiss.
I want to know if he could kiss.
I love like an experienced man in that way.
Yeah.
Because then it's like,
whoa, you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Do it. Show me something.
Show me something.
I want to learn
something good.
The classroom.
Yeah. But that's a big thing that people verbalize is like, ooh, he's been with a lot of people. Like, I don't like that. I get that maybe on like an STD level.
We're fucking grown.
But like, kind of sick.
He might know what to do.
Who would have thought? Whoa.
You sound like you've never had an orgasm before.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode. I hope this did not help anybody with a first date. I hope it did. I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
When we planned this episode, we wanted to go on a first date that night, but we couldn't get one.
No takers.
So no takers. But we'd love to do an episode where we both go out on a date the same night and had story times for you guys. Like, even if when we got home, we pressed record and just like, guys, we just got home from dates and talked about our dates.
We got to do it.
We got to do that. We just need people to take us out on dates.
Do you guys know anyone who would want to go on a date with us?
Oh my God. If you live in the Los Angeles area and you're listening to this before June of 2022, set us
up with your older brother.
Like,
hey.
And we'd like it if the guys knew each other so we could go on.
Oh, fun. Set us up with your older brother and his best friend.
Yes. And like, you guys know us. Like, set us up with like people you really think we'd vibe with.
I love this.
No, I love this. Like, actually, like, serious inquiries only, honestly. Like, I don't want just.
How should they submit their bachelors?
Our Instagram at Oddvice Podcast. We'll literally go through every fucking DM.
Oh yeah.
Please attach pictures. Just make it easier for us.
Pictures and
age.
Pictures, age, and their in and out order.
Okay.
Shows a lot of character.
That actually does. You're
shows a lot.
Very fucking right about that. Okay. Name, age, in and out order, pictures, first name. If you want it to no last name, that's fine too.
We don't have to get crazy.
I respect no background checks, nothing like that. Just like give us something though. But like, come on guys, like, you know, it's like, this would be kind of cool. And then we'll have a story time for you guys.
Yes.
And yeah, there we go.
Fun.
But that's our how to ace a first date. Do you think we gave good advice?
Yeah. I think we more so walked them through the date.
Right. With some advice.
You know what? Now you guys are at least going to be comfortable going on your first date.
You know what to expect, kind of. I don't know.
Tips and tricks.
Maybe this didn't help at all. Maybe it'll just get us a hot date. Anyway, if you guys are listening on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and turn on your notifications. I swear YouTube has been having problems with sending out notifs. So turning on that little bell really helps. I literally tested out on my own channel, and Alex turned on my notifications and she actually gets
every time I'm like, oh, I got your notification.
I'm like, yes, thank you. But it's weird that now if you're subscribed, you don't get the notification. What's the point of subscribing if you're not going to be notified?
Is that like a thing? It's an actual thing?
Yeah. Like, it's like not enough. I don't know. At least that's what I've noticed. Anyway.
Weird.
Yes, if you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe, like, comment something. We'd love to talk to you guys in the comments. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please rate us 5 stars and leave us a review. It helps us out a lot on the charts and whatnot. And if you don't know, we post another episode every Friday after every Monday episode, and it's a follow-up. And it's on our Patreon. It's Patreon exclusive. We have 3 tiers, and the episodes consist of everything that our patrons send us: questions, comments, stories, anything that they just want to share. And we read aloud.
Yeah, and you have access to all those Discord chats that we talked about earlier.
Yes, those are a lot of fun. Then I feel like right now they just took
popping off.
They're popping off.
Upgraded.
We just upgraded something. So yeah, everything will be linked. Just patreon.com/advicepodcast, or we'll link everything down below. But we love you guys. We hope this helps you out for your next first date. Let us know if your brother and his best friend want to go on a date.
Fun.
Love you. Have a good week.
Bye.
Guys, look how cool our set is in the dark. What if we
Oddvice after dark?
What if we did an episode in the dark?
Ooh, spooky Halloween.
Would that be good for Halloween? That's such a vibe.
Let's do it.